thought I'd do a very short update video really on my channel, basically to say thank you to everybody over the recent months, to ensure that I've actually just hit now 100 subscribers, which is quite monumental for me. Hopefully over the coming months and hopefully years, I'll be able to increase on the subscription to the channel by providing more and more videos. I've got so much to go through as regards to gameplay stuff, some really interesting stuff to come up in the near future. The last video that I did, sorry, the last video but one, was about Gran Turismo 5. I'm still playing that. I've done about 50% of the game so far. Found it to be a really good game, to be honest. It plays well. It's a bit samey as regards to the actual gaming content. You seem to have a lot of cars supposedly available, but the actual range of tracks that you can actually race on is fairly limited, I've got to be honest. But I'm enjoying it. I've probably spent the most time on a racing game like this, and I have for any racing game for quite a long time now. So I do plan on getting as far as I can on it. I haven't got that much to do on the game itself as regards to the tracks available. I've gone through most of the tracks, but it's a good game. If you've got a PlayStation 3, it's definitely a game that you need to get if you're into races. It's as, I would say, it's as good as Forza 3. Forza 3 has got its advantages over it, as has Gran Turismo got its advantages over Forza 3. So if you've got an Xbox 360, obviously you're going to go for Forza 3. If you've got a PlayStation 3, then go for Gran Turismo. If you've got both, then get both. Something that's happened recently over the past weekend, that's caused a fair bit of storm in the retro gaming world, is regarding a current release or new release of the MAME system. I won't go into too much detail about MAME. I have played with it in various guises. I know a fair bit about it. If you do want some more information on MAME and what it does and how you can set it up to get the best out of it, then by all means leave me some messages or send me some PMs or whatever, and I will do a video if people would like me to do a video on MAME. Something's happened recently is the ability for the current version of MAME, albeit a hacked version of the current version of MAME, to be able to play two cave releases. One of them being Ketsui, which the only way you could play that previously was either via the Xbox 360 port, which I've done a review of that game itself on my channel, or the original PCB. The original PCB costs a fair amount of money. I've never purchased that game, and also that includes the ability to play the arcade ROM of Dodonpachi Daiju and Dodonpachi Daiju Black Label. This is quite a monumental sort of step really in the world of emulation, and not everybody agrees that MAME is a good thing. If you read a lot of the message boards at the moment, I think the general sort of feeling is that if people are able to play it via MAME and see what the game's like, there seems to be more of a case for people to either sort of save up money and buy the appropriate conversion of that game. If it's Dodonpachi Daiju, you've got a choice of the PlayStation 2 conversion or the Xbox 360 conversion. Unfortunately, you can't play a conversion of the Black Label version of that game that I'm aware of outside of the PCB, the original PCB. But it has caused quite a stir. The ROMs are ready available on the internet if you know where to look. The actual binary versions of the hacked MAME release to play these specific ROMs is also available. It's on various bulletin boards, etc. So it is fairly widely available, but it is quite a sort of monumental step forward, really. It was one of the I think the more recent-ish cave games have not been emulated before, so it's the first time you could actually play emulated versions of the original ROMs. Like I said, there is a bit of a grey area around that, and you'll get people that will like the ability to do that, and you'll get other people say, well, it's sacrilegious, it shouldn't be allowed, but it is. We are where we are with that, and it is a step forward. So some exciting things happening there with MAME. I have had a bit of a dabble with that current MAME version. I haven't played it really, just to see whether or not it works, and it seems to work absolutely fine. So if you want to be able to play those two cave games and you haven't got an Xbox 360 and you know about MAME, or you want to get involved in MAME, then have a look on the internet and find that out, and it's worthwhile doing it, certainly. But just quickly, just going back to my channel, again, thank you very much for all the support I've received over recent months. I've got to say that one of my biggest supporters, I feel, as regards to increasing my recent subscription, has been down to Future Matt. He's been great. I follow him quite avidly, making comments on his videos and so forth. Absolutely great channel of Matt's. It's well worth visiting and certainly subscribing to if you haven't already done so. But I suspect a lot of people that are coming to my site now have come through from Matt's site anyway. But it's an absolutely great site. He does some absolutely great videos. They're not the normal type of videos. He's got an alter ego called Gary Stardust, who is quite a character. I can't explain enough, or actually explain appropriately, what his videos are like. You've got to go and see them. Go to his channel and have a look at them. They really are great. And thank you very much for all the comments I get on all the videos that I put up. It is really much appreciated, and thank you everyone for your support. And here's to the next 100 subscribers. See you soon. Thanks.